Hello guys and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Today's video is request video. Today we're going to be talking about mining. Some of you are interested in how to start, what do we need, what is the best way to start and where to start from. Today I am on Silver Forest. It is map from Giants. Pretty much this is the best map to understand how mining is working, because I believe this is the map where mining was actually introduced in Farming Simulator 22. I started in Farming Simulator 22 exactly on this map. Some of you ask me what is the best vehicles to start with. Well, on this map you have already these vehicles where you can drive them. I don't believe you can transport a lot of material with them, but it is a start, you know. And they're pretty realistic, and these two vehicles are actually from Giants as well, so it shouldn't be a problem to run uphill downhill with them. They are not very powerful, but I'm gonna show you anyways. We're gonna have to skip the time a little bit. Let's skip one day. In order to start you need obviously iron ore or stones. The stones, you can start mining them with the debris crusher. That is the only way how you can get stones. To my knowledge, at least, this is how you get it. You have to find the right spot. You just place it, and it should be good to go. I believe in one day you can, in 24 hours you can get somewhere around 50,000 liters of stones, and I believe it's the same for the iron ore. I'm not really sure though. Let me show you how you can actually work with this. And a lot of people are asking if you should buy joysticks. No, guys. The joysticks are just for better experience, you know, especially if you work in real life with machines like this. You're gonna want to play with joysticks, but it's not necessary to buy joysticks in order to play Farming Simulator. Matter of fact, you can play only with keyboard and mouse. I'm not really sure how much we can load into that vehicle, because as I said, they are not very powerful. And these vehicles are, I'm not really sure how much they cost, but I'm gonna check it out real quick. The Volvo pack, you can see the Volvo is 40,000 with combinations. Uh, you can get this bucket, which is oh, it has also 4,000 liters, which is very nice. So it depends how fast do you want to start, you know. And the other vehicle, I'm not really sure what's that. It is it a tractor or, let me see, Volvo DR. Wait, what? Let's just type Volvo. This one is 50,000. So yeah, and the other one, it is also from the Volvo pack. This one. The other wheel loader is 45,000 without additional, with no additional settings. 45,000. I believe this wheel loader is a little bit better, and you can see a little bit more, of course. Depends on how realistic you want to play. This is what you should get. But if you want to start with 1 million, as I started right now, I do recommend you to download Lipia LH26. I'm going to show you. So this is for the starter pack, okay? I recommend you these vehicles as starters. They're not the best. Keep in mind that the Volvo, um, this dumper truck or whatever what this is, it's not very powerful machine. So you see, 2,000 liters, you have 37% full, which is not very nice. And of course, you cannot transport a lot with it, but this is how it works in Farming Simulator 25. By the way, I recommend you excavator, but if you love working with wheel loader, which a lot of people prefer, especially the people with mouse and keyboard, I know that because when I worked with mouse and keyboard, I was also fan of the wheel loaders. But in real life, if I have to choose between wheel loader and excavator, 10 out of 10, it is gonna be excavator. Um, Excavator with the tires, they're very fast and you can drive everywhere and you can do pretty much everything that you want. I do recommend you the L180H. This is the biggest wheel loader from the previous game. It is a little bit expensive, I know, but if you start with this one, it has big bucket, which is 10,000 liters, I believe it is the biggest one. Let me just check out real quick. Yeah, this one. It is from that wheel loader as well. So you can load everything, any material in the game with it. It is really nice and it is also extendable. So you can load really high vehicles with it. If I start right now mining, I'm gonna start with the LH26. But this is personal preference. I prefer that. If you want to start cheap, I really do recommend this Caterpillar 325C. It is, I believe, in the King mods you can find it. By the way, on King mods you can find all of the mods that I have, except the private ones. So if you're wondering where to get the best mods, King mods is the place where you should check out. Um, there are categories that you can go through and you can check out for the best vehicles for yourself, the best machines, everything that you need, buckets, grapples, everything is there. So I do recommend you to go there and check out what is working and what is not working. Why this cat? Well, the answer is simple. It is 75,000 euros. In dollars is probably is going to be the same amount. Some of you are going to ask why the Lipier LH26, because it has extendable cap. I mean, you can extend it and you can set the height of the cabin, which makes it really good for loading dumper trucks and all kind of dumper trucks. I mean, huge ones. So you have excavator that has a bucket. So the bucket with the biggest amount is 20,000 liters. So you can load pretty fast with this one. Of course, it's a mod, but you can find everything on King mods. I promise. It is really nice. It is really fast, and I'm gonna show you real quick. Just make sure that you cannot see from my camera, but in the upper right, in the upper left corner, you can see the capacity, and you can change it to 20,000 liters. Of course, it's not real. Yes, it's not real amount, but it's gonna do the job. And again, that depends on how you want to approach the game. More realistic, or you want to make money a little bit faster. You want to do different stuff or not. Depends how you like it. Collision with material, let's set it to no. Fast for auto tilt, depends on how you like it. For me, it doesn't matter pretty much. I just like this to be a little bit darker, a little bit more realistic in the cap. I don't like to be in white. I know that is the signature painting from Lipia. In terms of dumper trucks or this kind of trucks. I mean, this truck is one of my favorites, um, but I don't really use it for mining. I prefer this one. It's Kras. I don't know in English it's how it's proper to say it, to pronounce it, but in Russian it's basically Kras. So you can use this one. I believe it's 17,000 liters. Yeah, you have bigger engine, and here you can set up the wheels, which are very nice. You can set up the lights between the old ones and the new ones. So yeah, I prefer this one for if you want to start right now. I think this is the ultimate setup to start with. Buy this too, and you're gonna be able to transport everything. The engine is pretty powerful. I believe it's 600 horses. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So keep in mind, one bucket is one load for the truck. So you press to extend the stabilizers. Boom. And look now. I have the long arm for the excavator, so it's not going to be necessary to move around with the excavator, which is going to be very annoying and slow. It's pretty heavy. You can feel the feedback from the joystick. And then you can switch between the vehicles. And the sound from the vehicle is very nice. Okay, now we can load it up. And now this is what I mean. You can see from very long distance what you're doing, you know, how do you load the truck. And keep in mind, one bucket is gonna be more than enough for this load. That is why I prefer this one, because it's a little bit faster, but again, it depends how you like to develop your save game. 24 hours is probably 50,000 liters here as well. So when you want to go, the next thing that we need is a sell point. For my videos, I usually build everything is pre-built, you know, I make it to look more interesting for you. But right now, we're gonna build it somewhere else where we're gonna be able to drive a little bit more, especially if you're playing with your buddies. Probably they're gonna want to drive a little bit longer as well. So why not build something that is exciting for everybody, you know? Uh, the only problem is that we have to drive there. We cannot teleport right now. Okay, let's jump into the truck and drive there. Keep in mind this material is very heavy, so you really need a powerful truck to run, because if it's not powerful, it's not going to run. Or you have to load just like 10,000 liters, and this is how you're going to drive it. This is how it works. I believe this spot here is gonna be the best one. No, it's not the best, but I'm gonna show you. You can pretty much build every spot to be the best for you. Just make sure to be even everywhere. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Or it might be okay. We'll see. Okay, let's see if it is going to work or not. And this is just to demonstrate you how it actually works. You can build, you know, beautiful selling point with trees, with rocks, with everything, with a parking lot where you can park all of the vehicles that you're driving with. You see that? Only from 17,000 we earned like almost 17,000 euros as well. Keep in mind that I play on hard settings always. As you can see, economic difficulty, it's hard. I'm gonna show you on easy how much we're gonna earn. So let's go and see how it works with easy. I haven't played on easy for a very long time, so it's gonna be interesting to see how much we can earn from hard to easy. Pretty much, if you want to play with bigger machinery, I do recommend you to play with to download the mining pack from FS Miner from King Mods. It is like 1 GB or something like that. I don't want to lie to you, but please check it out. It is very helpful. There are a lot of machinery for mining. I'm gonna show you real quick what I mean. So usually they are here, in the upper right corner here, miscellaneous, and you can see this is all FS Miner, or most of them are from FS Miner. This is not FS Miner, and this is also not FS Miner, but this one, the Komatsu, the bulldozer, is from him, and a lot of actually only 2 mods are not from him, and this is not mods, this is only game stuff. So oh, I lied to you, this one is also from Giants, it's not from FS Miner. So yeah, but you get the point. You have pretty nice excavators. This one is my favorite one. For the liters that it moves, it is actually not very expensive, and the bucket is like 27,000 liters, which is mind-blowing. It's not real capacity though. The realistic capacity is 16,000 liters, so keep that in mind. How do you want to play the game? I prefer to play with this Volvo, but it's way too expensive. It is almost 1 million euros, which is, for advanced save games where you can use it. But here are all of the machines that you're gonna need for mining, and they are very crazy additions from FS Miner. And I believe this Hitachi is also from him. I cannot tell you right now. It doesn't say if it's from FS Miner, but I believe this Cat R3000H is also from him. And this Hyundai, I'm not really sure. I don't want to lie to you, but these both Caterpillars are probably from him. And he has pretty high quality mods, which is very helpful in terms of mining. And I assume all of them are going to work with the Terraform, which is coming, by the way, really soon. So stay tuned for that one. And FS Miner has also other mods, but they're on the bottom here, miscellaneous as well. And you can see FS Miner's creations. It has pallets, it has wood beams, it has containers, all of the barrier, the small Dixie toilet. It is everything there. So I use a lot of this stuff from FS Miner for my uh, forestry and construction videos, and you can pretty much have all of them. These are not from FS Miner, but FS Miner has the most amazing mods that I have ever seen for mining. So yeah, make sure to check that back out. You can see it has all kind of objects. It is truly amazing, and all of these are they are not placeables. You can hang them on the excavator or crane, and you can actually work with them. You can place them on the construction site and work with them. It is just amazing. It has a lot of additions to the game. You definitely should check him out. It is truly amazing, and I wanted to show you these crushers. You work in real life with this kind of crusher with the Terex. we were pretty much crushing bricks, and we have to, I mean, we had to move them away from the construction site. So it's this one is pretty realistic. As I said, I already work with this one in real life, so it is pretty amazing machine in real life as well. You can drive it with joystick, I mean with controller like PlayStation, but bigger one. So yeah, FS Miner has this tugboat also. It is a ship pretty much where you can load it with all kind of materials. Let's see how much um, how much money we can make right now when we play on easy mode. Okay, so from 17,000 liters, we have earned almost 17,000 euros. Let's see how much we're gonna earn right now. I'm going a little bit too fast. Can I brake, please? It's pretty heavy material, so when you're going downhill, you have to be a little bit careful because you can, it can get messy. And you can shift with the shifter if you have one. Let me show you. Neutral, fourth, second, third, sixth. You see that? Okay, easy mode. Let's see how much we're gonna get. I assume it's gonna be somewhere between 40, 40,000, 30 or 40,000, I believe. 50,000, yeah. So it's pretty decent price, okay? So if you want to develop your save game in the beginning very fast, especially when you if you play multiplayer with your friends, this is the way to go until you buy decent machines, and then you can switch it to hard. Play wherever you want. I mean, depends how you like it more, but I believe everyone is gonna want to have something to do. And if you want to buy more trucks, I definitely recommend you to start with 1 million euros in the bank account. So it's gonna be better experience for you, I promise. So pretty much you can work also with stones, and you can do also a lot of stuff with the stones. I believe the best thing that you can do is to make lime. If you produce lime with it, you can sell it to the farmers and you can make more money out of it. Because if you're just selling stones, it's not very good. But with the iron ore is the same. The best thing with the iron ore is to produce metal. You take the iron production, I mean the metal production. It is this building. I have it two times because usually you don't have it on every map. You have it pretty much only on this map, but there is mod called Iron Factories Pack, and you can have it on every map. So you place it here, or can I place it? Place, yeah. So you can transport iron ore to this building, and then this building turns it into metal. And the metal you can just sell it, or you can produce barrels, I believe it was the next production that you need. But you're gonna need also planks, I believe it was. Let me just see, I don't want to speak just like that. So you're gonna need barrel factory from Silver and Forest, but I believe this is available only in Silver and Forest. I'm not really sure, so just lied to you. But you're gonna need this one, barrel factory, and you can produce barrels and all that kind of stuff. So there are a lot of productions that you can do with mining on Silver and Forest. That is why I chose this map, because you can do so many stuff here and you can have fun a lot. This is how mining. There are a lot of other materials that you can actually use, but I don't see factories for them. So you can create your own quarry, but I had a mod that you can actually build that, but it was crashing my game, so I'm not using it, and that is the only reason why I don't use it, because it is crashing my game, and I don't want to destroy my game just for one mod or two mods, you know. I mean, in the end of the day, the main target is to have fun, and that is the most important thing when you play games. If you want to be more realistic, there are a lot of other buckets that you can use, that you can actually have even more fun. Of course, they're not as big, but you're gonna be like in real life. So the experience that you're gonna get from the game is just on another level, especially if you play with joysticks. So when I mention joysticks, I want to also talk about that. A lot of forestry and mining people are asking why I play with joysticks. So I believe I said that in one other video, so I'm gonna repeat it right now. If you made it to this part of the video, please give a thumbs up in the comments and like the video as well. So, do you need joysticks? In this video, I believe in the beginning I already told you it's not necessary to buy controller or joysticks or anything. If you play on PC, you can play on your keyboard and mouse. If you play on your console, all you need is your joystick, I mean your controller. And if you play with this kind of joysticks, I mean these Trustmasters are also available for Xbox, but not for PlayStation. So keep that in mind if you're looking to buy these farm sticks I had a problem earlier this year with one guy that I was thinking that the PC Trustmaster farm sticks are uh, compatible with PlayStation, which is not the case. So keep in mind, if you want to play with the Trustmaster farm stick, keep that in mind that it's only available for, by the time I recording this video, it's only available for Xbox. And one more thing, I don't know on console if you can play with two joysticks. I don't know if the drivers are different there, or I don't even know if you have to install something for the joystick. On PC, you're usually using drivers where you can set up from that application, from that drivers, you can actually set up the both joysticks to left and right joystick, and that is how it works. If you want to see how to set up the joysticks, I have whole video, only controls video for the joysticks, so make sure to. It's very useful and it's gonna be definitely be helpful for all of you who just bought duo joysticks. It works not only for the farm sticks, but it works for any duo joysticks that are compatible with Farming Simulator. So it's gonna be definitely worth watching it. It is a little bit longer video, but you're going to understand how everything is pretty much working, and you're not gonna have any trouble setting up all of the joysticks. So yeah, I just hope I didn't forget something to show you, because it is a lot of information that I can provide for you. But for beginners, I believe this is the best that you can do. Um, it is the cheapest setup that you can use, and everything is basically mods. So, but you can find them Only the cross, I believe, is not going to be available on the mod hub, or it is available. I'm not really sure. I don't want to speak just like that. I'm going to actually check it out. So guys, the cross is actually available on the in the mod hub. You can come here and download it. It is cross 65032. It is very nice truck. It has, as I said, 17,000 liters, uh, 350 horsepower, the small engine, and the bigger one is 600 horses, which is a lot. And it provides the perfect power for moving that material, which iron ore and stones are pretty heavy. Keep that in mind again. And yeah, all of the mods are available in the mod hub. You shouldn't be having trouble. All of the mods that you need are here. You need the map. The map is also here from Giants. Make sure to check it out, guys. It is worth the try. So if you need something, I don't know, you can use different mods from somebody else, but I believe FS Miner is the best one so far for mining. Um, I cannot think of anyone else who does this kind of mods because I believe FS Miner has not only the biggest excavators and wheel loaders, but the best ones. So big credit to him because he actually is changing a lot of the experience from this game in a good way. So keep that in mind, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're not. Share the video with your friends, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.